this part of the Great Plateau, you don't really have to do anything in it. Ooh, lizard. Look out for those. Yeah, this is the first time we've actually gotten like a little creature. Um, the cool one of the just thousand cool things of this game is that you can interact with anything. It feels like just anything that moves, you might think it's just a little detail, but you can actually collect like the crickets and the butterflies and the lizards, and you can actually use those as collectibles. Frogs, and you can. And I might actually want to go after this. Is an important chest there. Anytime you see one of those chests with the glowing purple eyes, I'm gonna try to get one of those because they generally have something pretty good in it, and it just makes you feel good about yourself whenever you get one of those. Okay, I know I don't have any normal arrows. I don't think. It's still weird that I don't have any normal arrows yet. I'm gonna go ahead and use my fire arrows on this guy. And miss horribly. He's alerted to my presence, but he does not know yet that I'm here. Nope, he's dead. Oh yeah, the game's explaining what I'm about to tell you about here. But I think I already explained it. But yeah, if you hit an enemy in the head with an arrow, you get a headshot. It does double damage. So, and then you'll hear like a ding sound whenever you do it. We'll do it again. Let's try it again, even though it's a waste of arrows. There we go. You heard it. Anyway, let's just go after these guys normally here. They're gonna get their weapons, but they're gonna last long. You don't have a shield. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, the spears are so nice. I love the spears. Alright, and take out all the enemies in the area. Oh, there's one more guy. I'm gonna try to just sneak up on this guy. Actually, what I want to do with him... Can you see me? Like, can you start shooting at me? I want to get some real arrows. Or some normal arrows. I want to just, I want to keep using fire arrows. So what you do is get a guy to aim at you. And you get them to shoot. And you can, their arrows, you can actually collect arrows off the ground from enemies. And you can also do this from your own arrows. Like if you miss, this is something really nice about this game. That if you miss an arrow, you may actually be able to get your arrow back. It will be rolling around somewhere. You can actually pick it up. It's difficult to see the arrows, but you can get your arrows back. Now, there's a trick that I am aware of that you can do as well. You can hold your... Let's get a one-handed weapon. Oh, that's what hit me. I was trying to like unpause to get out of the way of that. Let's get this. You hold out your shield. Let's target him too. It's gonna hurt my shield, but you see the arrows are actually sticking to my shield. So let's get him hit it a couple times, and then how do I? There's just something I heard about it. I've never actually tried it. Okay, yeah, you just put the shield back on your back, and then you'll get the arrows back in your inventory. So that's another way you can get them. So you can farm arrows from enemies if you want, but I'm about done doing that because I'm getting bored of it. So let's just use a regular arrow on this guy in the head and miss. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's see what that nets us. Hopefully I can still get to the end. This might end up being a longer video because I want to get the cutscene at the end as well. I don't want to really use that for the last video. So yeah, this might be a bit of a longer video, but that's okay. I just want to get to the end of the Great Plateau now. But now I'm getting distracted, which is this game in a nutshell. Everything's going to distract you. You're going to see something that you want to try. I'm going to see if there's anything magnetic underneath the water. Anytime you get to water, you want to try to use magnesis because you might find something underneath there, like a treasure chest, that you can pull out. And, yeah. Alright, let's see. I'm actually going to check my map to see where the temple is now. I'm way far away from it. It's down here. So I have to turn right and just keep going straight from there. So I'm going to turn about this way and head in this direction. As much as I want to cut, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to cut the journey out. It's just the way this LP is going to be for me, at least for now. I mean, I want to take my time. I really do. In fact, I kind of want to climb this tree now. See? It might be 5 arrows for the Great Plateau. I don't know. Bird egg. Those are kind of rare to find in the world, but they're very nice to cook with. Oh, and we can actually do this now. You can kill animals like that, and you can take meat, turn them into meat, and those are excellent for healing once you cook them. You can't eat them raw, and it won't hurt you like it would in the real world. Is there more? Another camp that I can infiltrate? I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I just want to make a mad dash to the temple, try to get done with this. Really, I shouldn't have wasted time fighting those other guys too, but I just, you know, it's entertainment. I don't know. Oh, this is bad. They know we're here. I only had that one arrow. Yeah, I don't think I have my flurry rush abilities or my shield bash. Do I have the shield bash? I do have that. See, the dodge I did against that bokoblin should have given me what's called a flurry rush, where if you dodge at just the right time, you'll, like, everything will go into slow motion, and you'll be able to get like a flurry of attacks in. But then again, that was a Stalfo stupid thing, so maybe it doesn't work on them. I don't know. Anyway, let's just get down here. Getting closer to it. That's the very first shrine in the game. And we'll just keep dashing, keep on dashing. Ooh, here's something over here. And I might as well do this whenever I see something that's an easy Korok, I gotta get it. So, ball and chain down the mud. This actually isn't water, this is mud, so you don't want to try to swim in it. You just sink down, and then you'll be like drowning. Okay. Can you get in there? I know you can. I mean, I know you're no LeBron, but come on, man. Why was that so much trouble? Why? 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 Ugh. I don't know about these Koroks, man. It's the second time I've had to just cut out footage and waste time because of a stupid Korok that I don't need. Oh well, I mean, that's just what happens in this game, though. You see things and you just gotta get it. You gotta collect it. I'm getting there. There we can see the temple from here. So, we're getting close. I want night to be over so we don't have any more of those stupid Stalfos showing up. But, looks like we're stuck with it. There's no fires nearby to pass time. So yeah, if you wanted to pass time and control the night-day system, what you would do is that you'd find a fire and sit by it. It will give you an option to sit by it, and you can sit by it till morning, afternoon, or night. And that's how you pass time. It's really the only way you do it. Or no, that's not the only way you do it. It's stupid. You can sleep, too. We'll see all that later on. Okay. Where are we at now? We're at... It's probably about, what, 40 minutes we're at now? Yeah, I'm going to try to get this done as soon as possible. Skip all this. We're gonna make it a mad dash. Mad dash. Don't be tempted by its arrows. I know you want to farm them, but you're not in. You know, you did all your farming in Oron Village. That's when Link was a true farmer, but now he's not a farmer no more. He's a traveler. Okay, let's climb up here. Yes, even walls like these, they don't look like you can climb them, but you can climb this. Doesn't make sense, but. Just roll with it. I'm not gonna complain. Oop, we have a sleeping bokoblin there. Yeah, so yeah, every now and then you'll see the enemies actually sleeping. You can sneak up on them. Get around that. I don't know if I'm gonna wake them up by getting up in front of them. But you can do like a sneak strike on them. From right here. Oh, no, he heard me. And there goes my Traveler's Sword. Oh, you served me well, Traveler's Sword, and pretty soon you're gonna mean nothing to me. Alright. So now this statue's glowing, and that's because we have 4 spirit orbs, so we can go up to it. And we can hit pray. And with the 4 spirit orbs, we're going to have the option to expand our expand one of two things with your 4 spirit orbs. You can either get a new heart container, or you can get an extension to your stamina vessel or stamina meter. I'm going to get a heart container for this one in particular. You can do either one anytime. But I'm going to do heart container. So yes, this is mainly how you expand your health in the game. Um, you will still get heart containers from the main dungeons, which there are only 4 of them. But there aren't actually heart pieces in the game like you're used to from the other Zelda series. Instead, you need to collect 4 spirit orbs, and then you would get a heart container from a goddess statue. So it's kind of still the same, because it took 4 heart pieces to complete a heart container in the other games, and it takes 4 spirit orbs to get a new container in this game. So it's really not that different from the heart pieces. That's the way I look at it. But anyway, so I think we had to do that in order to trigger this cutscene that we're getting. Now we have to climb up the tower. So, because we're really stacking up time in this episode, I'm going to cut out this climbing of the tower. You've seen me do it before. There's really nothing to show with it, so I'm going to cut out the climbing here. Alright, and you gotta be kind of careful going up this, because it's all broken up and you don't want to fall through. So, he is right up there. It took me forever the first time through to find him. I actually ran all the way around the Great Plateau trying to find him, and I was just being stupid. Anyway, just stop wasting time. So this is going to trigger a cutscene, and with that cutscene we're going to end the episode, so I will see you next time on Breath of the Wild.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
An item well deserving of that jingle. Oh man. I'm gonna find a way to somehow cut that into 2 episodes. So it is gonna be 5 videos for the Great Plateau. And yeah, so there's your story right there. In case you were wondering, I, again, I can't really explain it to you any better than that, so the only thing I can really provide to you from that is the divine beasts they talk about there. Those are the dungeons. So there are 4 dungeons in this game overall. So, and I can do them in any order. And truthfully, I don't even have to do them at all. I could just go straight to the castle if I wanted to, and just beat the game right away. That was one of the main selling points of this game, was you could just go straight to the castle from the very beginning and fight Ganon right away, which could be something I might do on this channel in the future, who knows. But anyway, I am gonna do all the divine beasts in this playthrough, and you can do them in any order you want. I think I know what order I'm gonna do them in. That's the only thing I've really decided with this playthrough. Otherwise, I'm just pretty much gonna be winging it. Is there something on top of here? I don't know. I thought there was something on top of here. Let's see. Yeah, this is Korok. Okay, well, we've wasted enough time with Korok. Let's just waste more time with them. At the very least, this gets nice and high up, and we can actually use our paraglider for the first time from a nice high point. Ooh, this is gonna really drain me. Oh, come on. Can you recover there? Okay, awesome. You can recover by holding on to that. It's kind of rare that you find something like find a point like that where you can kind of hang off of it and recover your stamina. There are some trees that you can do that on, I think. But anyway, we are high up, man. I don't know if I can jump from this, though. Let's try it. Hit the B button. Oh, that's not what that's close enough. Yep, there you go. So if you hit the jump button, which, by the way, this is the first Zelda game to actually have a designated jump button, you can use your paraglider now. It does use stamina, so you want to be careful. I'm going to kind of bail out right now and drop down here. But this is the biggest godsend of this game. This is what really allows you to explore the world, and, you know, it takes away all the restraints of, you can't climb down this mountain, or you don't want to try jumping down. But now, like, if you're high up, you can go anywhere. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go anywhere. And so he did point me in the direction of Kakariko Village, and actually on the map, you can see one of those glowing yellow dots. That's always your objective point that the game's going to point out for you. So, yeah, even though this game is known for not giving you any direction, it does point you kind of in a suggested direction of how to tackle, the story. So it does suggest going to Kakariko Village, which I will pretty much do first, but I'm going to just kind of wing it from here. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump. I don't even know where I'm going. I think I can tell where that is. I have no, other than the order of the Divine Beast, I have no plans. I'm just going to go ahead and jump from here, and we're just going to go with it. And I'm going to end this episode here. I'll find a way to cut that last chunk of BS into 2 videos. So, sorry if it was awkward to watch, but that's just the way it's going to have to be. And now once we land, see, it's going to say Hyrule Kingdom. See, if we would have tried jumping from there without the parasail, we would have just died. Actually, no, I don't think we would have died. What would have happened was we would have just, fell out. Fell, and the game would have just cut back up here, up to the Great Plateau, as I meant to say there. Alright, let's go ahead and just stop here. I don't really know where I want to go next, so I'll just think that over between episodes. And next time on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I don't really know. I don't know. I'm gonna just hunt for shrines, I guess. I don't know. That's usually going to be my answer to next time in Breath of the Wild, because I really don't know. I'm just going to wing it. So, thank you guys so much for watching and for being patient with me. This is Mike 127 signing out.